Hello there everybody, this is Alex from Hardcorian Guides, being my guide for Ninja Gaiden Sigma on Master Ninja difficulty. Today we're doing Chapter 11, the Military Supply Base. This has been one that's been a long time coming, and I know a lot of you have been waiting for this one, I'm sure. I apologize for the huge wait. More than likely, probably every video from here on out might be that wait, I don't know. I just have been lacking the motivation to want to edit and just record these. So, again, that's just how I am. Anyway, starting off here, you can avoid these guys if you want to. You don't have to fight them. But there is going to be some guys that we're going to have to fight, unfortunately. So, the first time I recorded this, I actually ran away from them and then I ended up dying later on or something. I think I restarted the chapter. Regardless, as you can see there, whenever those military grunts do the, like, uppercut attack with their gun, you cannot hit them because they're basically, you know, redeflecting your attacks. Luckily for us, this tunnel has a bunch of, well, it's basically a tunnel. I mean, it's got walls that I can use to my advantage, so I'm gonna use that and get that down slam on them. It's so weird, like, recording again. It's just strange. I've been recording nothing but, like, cooperative stuff. I even recorded Bioshock this week. You know, and today I have off, luckily. Some people don't, you know, realize that, and they always bug me, like, oh, we got today off, right? Yeah, you fucking retard. Anyway, yeah, so, basically, right here, you want to stand here. This is well, not here particularly, but you want to get a little closer, I guess. Okay, I'm just being stupid, apparently. Yeah, I keep being dumb. What the fuck's wrong with me, dude? I'm telling you. Basically, what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to shoot the arrows at these enemies with the turrets because one of them has a key. And the one on the left usually drops the key, so that might be the guy that actually gives the key. I don't really remember. What I did was I tested out a theory to see if this would work, and I think it, yeah, pretty much did. So essentially what I'm doing here is I picked up the explosive arrows, and I'm just going to go ahead and use them by doing the jumping, you know, circle attack to basically shoot him off while I'm in the air and take him out that way. So there's that. That guy dropped the key. I'm picking up the key. I'm going to grab some more arrows, I think, if I did. Pretty sure I did. I got shot by a rocket straight on, head on, and I tried my best to not have me die, basically to not get revived. Also, this chest right here is going to contain some explosive bats, so just go ahead and jump back like that, blow them up with an arrow. That's what I did, or chop through them like that. So there you go. As I take out those guys. The reason why I used a great elixir is because I know of one coming up that I do get, that you can get from a chest. So I was like, alright, I have enough, so why not? Right in here, there's a few boxes we can break, and one of them contains a Life of the Gods, one of them contains an elixir. So pick these up. I don't know if you guys know how to do this or not, but this took me a little while to figure out on my own. Back in my original playthrough, was how to get the hell up here. So essentially what I did was this. I did a wall run and then I did like a slamming triangle attack. So I did triangle right after and then grab the scarab that way, because there's probably a better way of getting up there. I don't know the exact way you're supposed to get up there. I always just started doing that. I tested it out. It worked one day and I was like, alright, this works. This chest is going to contain some smoke bombs. So if you want those, take them. If you don't, you don't. That's up to you. And then what we have to do now is highly irritating to deal with, but not too hard. So they pretty much want you to aim in with your arrow and blow these guys up. You can use the windmill shuriken if they get close, but I'd rather just go ahead and just take them out with an arrow because these guys are just complete assholes. So what I was doing there was I was basically doing I was holding down triangle and letting go as soon as I, you know, basically got the charge getting started, because it brings in the essence. Without, if I fully charged it, I would have grabbed the essence, you know, automatically, and that would have basically made it into a red UT, and that's not what I wanted. I want the essence. So that's one trick you can do. If you jump and then straight after do hold triangle, it will automatically go into a UT whenever there's essence nearby, because it instantly sucks up the essence. So that's not something you should be doing. I mean, unless you wanted to get a fast charge off on somebody, because jumping actually takes off a little bit of the time that it takes to charge up an UT. So that does help. So right here, I'm standing up here. That guy decided to knock me down like a complete piece of shit. Luckily, we have enough arrows. We have a full supply. This gives like it's like an infinite supply of arrows. I'm just doing the jumping circle attack because it's faster. I mean, it's easier than just aiming. I mean, granted, I'm not too bad at a shot. Although right there, I kept hitting the stairs like a complete moron. That's just the fault of mine. Nothing really there. And yeah, basically, these guys don't do too much damage. I'm just going to keep doing the jumping circle attack, so they're really nothing. They're really not much. Yeah, see how those like inched a little bit every time? There you go. That's how you do it. You want to try to inch them toward you instead of actually doing a full charge UT. So, since this is the second time around doing this, because I think I either died or I restarted. I think I restarted the entire thing because it was like, you know, fuck this chapter. I fucked up. I'm like, you know what? Well, we can do better because I did die and get revived, and I was like, you know, fuck that. I'm not gonna waste a revive on this crap. That's for sure. I think I died on the tank boss, actually. Yeah, just so you guys know, we're gonna have 2 boss fights. 3, actually. 3 as far as I know. This entire chapter sucks. I do not like this chapter whatsoever. Every time I play this chapter, I just despise it. Now, keep in mind, there is a black box thing that we do get later on. During the tank fight, actually after the tank fight, you can access it. It is the Team Ninja, or Ninja Theory's little, like, you know, thing that revives everything of yours. So, just keep that in mind that, you know, you can waste a couple of your Nimpo if you wanted to, because you will get it back, essentially. Okay, now time for the fun stuff. Alright, so we're going to come up here. This is going to be an elixir again. I don't take it because I was like, you know, well, first of all, I already had enough space. And then I think I get hit, maybe, and maybe come back and get it. I don't remember. Up here, if you jump up here, this is a scarab, so come up here and grab this real fast. And then there's going to be 2 items down here that we need to grab, which is going to be the map and the key card. So go ahead and pick those up at your leisure. If you really want the map, take it. I've noticed that I don't really use the map as often anymore because I've played this game enough to where I have a good idea of where I'm going. So that tends to kind of help. And then we go ahead and put the key card in, and this is where things are going to get a little bit tricky. Because now we're going to have the military grunts spawn again. Now, it's not an infinite spawn. It's like a few waves of guys, and usually there's like 2 to 3 at a time, maybe. And sometimes, most of the time, in that group of enemies, we'll usually spawn a rocket launcher guy. So you can just do a flying swallow right on him. So I charge instantly toward the guy with the rocket launcher because he's an easy target. And of course, if you kill him, you can get like the dropped off UT. They usually drop blue essence, I've noticed, especially in this fight. I think it's because even like Ninja Theory knew, like, yeah, this is fucked up. Like, we made some kind of fucked up bullshit, so it's like, might as well just give you guys some essence here. These guys typically drop like yellow essence, so it's not really that fantastical. I mean, hey, money's money, right? So, whatever works out. Yeah, for some reason that guy took more than 2 flying swallows to kill. I do not know why. This guy grabbed me, but he launched me straight into a blue essence. Thank God for that. I got lucky on that one. So yeah, every time an enemy with a rocket launcher spawns, go take them out. Or whichever guy you're better at fighting, go take them out first. Because they're going to be a problem. Yeah, these guys I just really freaking hate. So always try to do the Azuna drop on each of these guys, because it just makes it a little bit easier. It makes my life a little bit easier. Yeah, one spawns back there. You can wall run on that. That's what I do when I get up here. Now be careful with the rocket launcher guys, because sometimes they do... See how quickly they put in the rocket? Yeah, or the RPG itself. Yeah, they can pretty much fuck you with that. They're really fast, especially like right there. Like that guy just launched instantly, pretty much right after he just launched his first attack. So that's scary in itself. Somehow I got lucky there. I assume it's because I was blocking. I did notice like the block breakage, so I assume that's why. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, why is some guys like taking like two hits and some guys take like 3? That makes no sense at all. Either way, who cares? So now we're gonna go take out this guy, and we only have like yeah, see, he's like 2. What the fuck? Well, anyway, so yeah, I messed that up. He dropped the yellow essence, so I got fucked on that. I expected a blue essence, and I was hoping that I could probably reach the guy, but that didn't work. Now, how to do that spinning attack, I do not remember how. I think it's like you spin the control stick around and hit triangle, or something like that. It's just a very strange maneuver. I'd never really honestly use it. I mean, I think I use it on accident here and there, but I never purposely use it because I don't have any purpose for it. So there's that. Now, of course, when I first came in here, I tried using the arrows to my advantage to do the jumping arrow attack, but I felt like just going straight in and just, you know, beat these guys down with your sword is a little bit better. This guy, I just decided to go and blow up an explosive arrow because he was just right there. I was like, whatever, I'm going to get arrows anyway. I mean, you're going to get a lot of opportunities to grab more explosive arrows in AFSDS cores or whatever it's called. We'll just call them cores. How about that? Yeah, that sounds good. So anyway, I come over here and I get, looks like a smoke bomb, so basically a waste of my time. And I upgrade the Dablaharo and to full max. So right now I think I have everything fully upgraded in terms of weapons. And inside that chest, I think is an elixir. I don't remember, but if you guys need that chest, go ahead and grab it. I didn't need it. I basically had full supplies, so I was pretty much good to go. Alright, now here comes the hard part. Oh, great. Now we're entering Sonic Battle 2. Or Sonic Adventure Battle 2, I should say. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. God damn it, I can't speak. The joke's ruined. I was going to make a Sonic Adventure joke, but I fucked up. I knew it. So essentially what this tank boss is, well, annoying. So it's a two-part fight, kind of. Meaning that it's 2-in-1 fight. Because you have the guy on the turret, and then you have, you know, the shell coming toward you as well. So essentially what I do is I keep rolling away, you know, left and right. I keep strafing around it by, you know, doing the roll jumping attack, and then launching an arrow at him. Now, Nimpo does do enough damage, but it doesn't, like, you know, fully kill him. Now the thing is with the actual tank part of itself, like whenever it launches, you know, the missile itself, is it takes a little while for it to fire. So if you can get down the timing on that, you should be fine. Now stay close to one of these boxes here with the arrows. That way you can pick them up if you need them. Or whenever you get to the second tank fight, run to the other side and use the other arrows. That way you don't have to, you know, worry about picking them up. Now, by the way, I want to just mention real fast. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. You probably can't. But there's people outside right now that are, I guess, cutting down trees or something like that. So if it picks up in the mic, I apologize. I can't do anything about it. They're going to be here pretty much all fucking day. So there's nothing I can do. Now, also, if you get hit by this tank, it does hurt like hell. And I really need to use some of these elixirs here. Essentially, what I feel like you need to do is fire a few times. And don't be a dolt like I am. Like, fire 2 to 3 times a shot. And then wait for the tank to turn around. And then fire at you. That's what I'm doing here. Don't worry about the guy on top because he's just a machine gunner. They barely do any damage. So I did end up using all my elixirs. I had money for it. So I was like, alright, whatever. So yeah, see, I fired twice there. I fired 3 times. And I almost got hit because I was being a little bit greedy. Don't get greedy and don't get cocky on this fight. Just take your time with this fight because this guy is a complete douche. And he will try to run you over, which is really obnoxious. I guess I ended up using a revive then, huh? Alright, well, I still have one more. So that is good. I think there might be one I can pick up or I buy. Regardless, that takes care of that. So I'm pretty much fine. I tried my hardest not to waste a revive at all, but I had to. So essentially I was like, you know what, the hell with it, fuck it. We'll probably get more later in the future anyway. So these guys are going to be explosive bats. So be careful of that. Just, you know, be wary of that. I don't know why I didn't even use the Nimpo when I knew it was going to be there. I'm just stupid, I guess. Yeah, even I don't even know. Hopefully this was not like the first attempt video, because I think I deleted all that. I believe so. I would hope so. I mean, that would really suck ass if I didn't. Problem is, you can't go back. But there is going to be a Muramasa shop in the near future. But it's going to be after a few fights. I think it's after... Yeah, it's after the helicopter fight, which is probably one of the worst fights in this game. I think, personally. So yeah, if you ever... Like, after the fight's over with, if you use Nimpo, you can go grab a... Okay, Team Ninja. My bad. You come over here and grab another Team Ninja box. So, there is that location. You cannot do that during the fight with the tank because it blocks you off. It would be nice if you could. I don't know what the fuck I was doing here. Oh, wait. I know what this is. I know what I'm doing. I fucked up editing, guys. Hey, you guys want to see what happens when Alex fucks up? Again? Yeah, that whole entire fight. Pretty much gone. Oh, boy. Great. Oh, no. So that. I was right. That was the son of a bitch. Can you guys fine with this? I mean, I'm fine with it if you are. It's whatever. Who cares? I fucked up. Sorry. I got so ahead of myself in editing. I just didn't even realize that I did this. And I don't feel like going back and wasting a whole freaking commentary just because. We're already like 10 minutes in, maybe ish. Yeah, like 15 minutes in, so I'm not gonna worry. We'll do the tank boss again. Who cares? You guys got to see what I got to do. What I essentially was doing was I was trying to. What you have to do is you have to hold down select to start at the same time to restart the entire game, and that's something I learned recently because I remember to do it. I guess I'm just kind of adult, so yeah. Oh man, yeah. Be careful when you're running away, because what I'm trying to do, what you should do, is when the tank's, like, you know, cannon basically is trying to fire at you, try to run past it. That way it fires off the shot and you kind of like, you know, debate it, I guess you could say, into like getting a shot off. And I fucking die again. Do I restart again? Are you kidding? Oh my Christ. I never cut this out. Are you kidding me? How can I be so fucking retarded sometimes? I'm telling you guys, I don't even know myself. Jesus Christ. They're off in the background, basically cutting down every fucking tree in, you know, near sight. How long is it going to take to cut down a fucking tree? They started at 10 o'clock this morning. And they're still going. They're still going, people. They're still fucking going. Alright, well, there's 2 fuck-ups right there that I did. So, now you know for sure that this is my footage. Now we all know for sure that this is legit shit, that I'm actually playing this game legit, because I showed you guys twice me fucking up. Good God. I'm so unearthly bad at this game. It's like, it's just ridiculous how bad I am. I can't even believe that I would even go that far to, you know, fuck myself over too. But hey, you guys like the tank boss, right? Me too. Well, here you go. Here's the 3rd time we get to fight him. Yay! And this one's only gonna take me like 5 minutes again. Oh, fucking boy. Now you're probably thinking, like, what if I hide behind the crate? I think that does kind of work, but I wouldn't trust it, just in case. Because even I don't remember. Like, it hit right there, so maybe you might get away from it, but I don't know if the AoE itself would cause splash damage. So I'm not really sure. Hey, remember splash damage? Neither do I. It's about the company, you know, the guys that... I think they also helped make Brink, didn't they? Ah, fuck, I don't remember. It's been so long since I've even touched that game. That game had so much potential, and then it just got wasted. Big time wasted. And I played it. I played it for a while. You know, the customization was cool. You know, it's cool as shit. And then it just got, you know, thrown out the window. It just didn't feel like it was a good game, I guess. It just wasn't that good. God, I'm freaking hungry right now, dude. I need to eat something. God. It's pretty sad. Like, I went out grocery shopping last night and I haven't even touched any of it. Well, that's because I like to, you know, try to save my food. But yeah, there you go. That's what a Nimbo pretty much does. So I'm going to go ahead and use a Nimbo because this time around I was like, you know what? The fucking thing's over there. Might as well just use it. And I assumed that I would have enough money to go buy an extra amount of stuff. So essentially what I'm doing here is trying to kill this thing without dying. That's pretty much my main goal here. Because I can build up the essence to buy any of the supplies I need. It's kind of gay that you can't go back and go buy, well, not buy, but go find like the other chests that we had before and, you know, resave the game. They basically lock you out of this. It's stupid why they do that. I don't know why, but it's just a thing with Ninja Gaiden, you know. It's just Ninja Gaiden for you. Why not? You know what I'm feeling like doing right now? I feel like going to McDonald's right now. I don't know why, but I'm so fucking fat, like I should just not go to McDonald's. I don't know. It's just a tough choice, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tough choice. A tough choice to make. Either I go to Quick Trip and grab something there to eat, or I eat here. I don't even know, like a fucking Hot Pocket or something. It could be relatively anything. Who knows? But yeah, anyway, I just want to say happy late Easter, I guess, and happy late April Fool's Day, because those were on the same goddamn day. This is the Monday straight after. This is April 2nd. And also, ba-da-bum, This is my birthday month. Yay. I'm going to be like DSP. You know what's sad? I think his birthday's actually like, what is it? The 6th of April. So we share the same birth month as DSP, and I like to consider myself kind of like him in a way because of all the shit that I do and say. I'm afraid that I'm afraid that somebody's eventually going to be like, you're just like DSP. You know, start making videos of me like, you know, this is how you don't play and shit like that. If they do, they do. I can't really stop them now, can I? So, there's that. But yeah, this is my birthday month, and hopefully it'll be a good month. I hope so much. I'm not going to pull out a begathon on my ass like he does, so don't expect that. Don't worry. Alright, so now we have these two guys at the end of the road here, and I use the explosive arrows to basically take them out from a distance. The reason why I don't use the cores is because the cores themselves do not explode, even though when you shot the tank or the helicopter, they do explode. It makes no fucking sense. So now we get to fight the second gun boss, essentially. Guys, it's fucking Sonic Adventure. Like, how can you not pass that up? I mean, come on. So, this guy's a raging douchebag. I mean, like a big-time fucking douche. And what initially he's going to do is he's going to use a lot of rockets on you. And there is a safe spot back there that you should use just in case of this event. And I wouldn't recommend using Nimpo only because of how much room this guy has to get around. It makes it really difficult. So how do I dodge the missiles exactly? Well, to put it simply, whenever they get really close to you, that's when you want to dodge away from them. So like wait right there and then dodge instantly when they get almost close to you. Don't dodge before that because I think they're homing missiles. Like you see right there, one of them kind of like, you know, changed course and went straight for me. Ended up hitting me because I dodged at the wrong time. If you're wondering how to aim in with that, I think it's R1, maybe. Or maybe it's like, no, it might be like one of the, it might be R3 or whatever it is. Maybe one of the analog clicking buttons. There's a button to aim in. I just don't know what it was. Practice it out. Figure it out for yourselves. Because honestly, I'm sorry, but I don't remember. So this is a perfect opportunity right here. Whenever he comes down like that, this is a perfect opportunity to actually start shooting at him. Now, keep in mind that every time that he launches any set of rockets, he will launch another set, except for right there. And also, you cannot, and he cannot as well, hit behind that building back there too. So there is what do you want to call it? Some cover system, I guess. I don't know. Fuck it. So this is going to be a weird edit right here because every once in a while I come back to save the game. And I'll let you guys know when I come back to save it. So right there I came back. I saved it. We're going to head back down. I'm going to recharge my health because God forbid I need it. There's going to be some ghost fish coming up pretty soon. So if you need to whip out your Vigorian flail or any other, you know, weapon that you prefer to use, I just use the dragon sword to get it over with relatively quickly that way anyway. Whatever weapon you're comfortable with using, just go ahead and whip it out because that's what's going to end up happening is we're going to have to fight those guys. So there's that. Oh boy. So luckily we can come back down here over and over again. So if you needed to use Dimpo for any reason at all, and if you ever needed to recharge it back, you can come back here. But you can't go back to the locomotive area, apparently, for some buttfuck reason. I don't know. It's just Team Ninja, they don't even know what the hell they're doing. I mean, they made Metroid Other M. I mean, can you really expect them to know what the hell's going on, right? Sorry, that was a low jab toward Metroid. I apologize to that. A lot of people hate that game, and I understand why, but I don't really mind it too much. I think it's okay. But that's just me. I'm not really like a huge Metroid fan, but I do enjoy Metroid. Yeah, these guys dropped some info for me for whatever reason. I guess they assumed I was going to use some and not go back to get it. I mean, come on. I'm smarter than that, Team Ninja. I'm smarter than that. Although I don't look like it or act like it, but that's just how it is. Alright, so I have nothing else to buy, and I bought out all the elixirs that I needed. God damn, they're going to keep going all day, aren't they? Jesus Christ. Sorry. Distractions. So now I grabbed the scarab, and I'm going to head back and save the game again, which I didn't even bother cutting this part out. There is a part when I do start heading back, I do end up cutting I don't remember what it was. I think it might be like me getting back, or me coming back to the shop and then coming back to the area I need to go to next. So, this next part is going to suck. A lot of you might be familiar with the next part if you played the game enough. You might remember this part as one of the worst fucking things imaginable. If you don't know how to directly take this out, I will tell you when we get to that point. But right now, we have to deal with enemies first on the ground. We have to deal with on the ground enemies. You can use the explosive arrows to your advantage. I mean, there is some cores or explosive arrows in that chest. I think it's explosive arrows. So just watch this video before you go pick it up, or before you use one, just in case. Make sure that we're on make sure we're on the right track here, and make sure that I'm correct about what the hell I'm about to say, because I don't even know. So this is going to spawn a few enemies. Use the walls to your advantage if you need to. If you feel more comfortable with that, go for an Azuna drop. You know, the typical bullshit with these guys. I just blow his ass up because fuck him. It makes it easy. It's almost like a one-shot. Yeah, even then, like even after that explosive shell, this guy's still standing, and I hate that. I really hate that. And he still had the balls to fucking blow me up. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm shooting out the spotlights. I'm not shooting at the enemies because it will help. I mean, killing the rocket launcher guys does help, and you can blow up a rocket launcher if it's coming right toward you. Or a missile, I should say. Not a rocket launcher. Yeah, they're throwing rocket launchers at me, guys. That's what they're doing. So, this part's really difficult because you can't even, like, do the jumping circle attack. And it's... the way that it's fitted, the fucking tower is just retarded how, you know, where the spotlights are at. I'm aiming toward the spotlights, nothing else. Because if you blow up all the spotlights, you blow up the entire tower, and that really helps. Yeah, I take a few of these guys to the face. It's really obnoxious. But if you can get the timing right... God damn it, I cannot speak! Fuck! If you can get the timing just right, then you should be fine. I'm so fucking distracted by these assholes out here. They're starting to actually piss me off. Because they're going to be at this all fucking day, I swear to God. It's just getting on my goddamn nerves. Ugh. What? Whose fucking trees are they cutting down at this point? Are they cutting down everybody's fucking trees? Jesus Christ. Speaking of cutting down trees, there goes the tower. So there's that. I run back, and I made the decision to run back, grab the shop if I needed it, which I did, because I need an elixir. Run back, I saved the game, and then I jumped right back up here. So that's essentially what I did. You know, I put in the scarabs for Muramasa because he wanted them, so there's that. So yeah, that cut right there, I went back, I saved the game, and I came back here. So that's that. Now, this next part is a little wonky. Not this part right here particularly, but the next part right after. So before you start jumping across the wall, make sure you kill these guys off, because they'll basically knock you right back down. It's just a pain in the ass to have to, you know, climb back up here. So essentially, just easier to take them out that way. I tried to get the blue essence, but for some reason, Ryu would not let me get it. I was getting irritated with that, so I was like, alright, fuck it. So, coming into here, there's going to be a couple guys with rocket launchers, and this is going to be a pain in the ass. I instantly shoot off any explosive arrows I have left, because it makes my life a little bit easier. And plus, when they're on the ground, you can do a flying swallow and pretty much take them out that way. Saves me the trouble, saves me the elixir, there you go. They drop the key that you need. But to get the key you need, you have to come back. And I think, not sure on this, I think you have to go down here first to do that. You have to come down here, notice that there's a key that you need. Hey. Fuck. Sorry guys, I choked my own spit. You notice that you need a key that you need, come back in there and then kill those guys off. These guys I don't think respond, so take them out as you see fit. Oh god, sorry, I choked on my own spit. This video, guys, this video is just utter garbage. But that's why you guys watch me for, right? Because I'm different than any other normal hard guide mode, right? I'm just a normal dude playing games on hard, showing people how to do them or how I do them, and then people learn from them. Also, it's crazy. This is freaking nuts. But to this day, people are still watching my BioShock guides, and they're still enjoying it, and they're still actually needing my help. They're actually watching the guide and needing help for it. And I'm like, what? That's crazy, you know? I'm surprised myself. I'm like, wow. I'm actually still helping people even to this day. I'm surprised. Yeah, those guys only spawn twice, so they're gone. But yeah, like, it's crazy. Like, I'm always super excited when I see a comment on Hardcorian guys devoted to, like, BioShock, because I love BioShock. You know, it's one of my favorite games, you know. It's definitely one of the better games I've done on this channel, and I think it's definitely one of the better guides I've probably done, too. I mean, because, like, Bayonetta was just more of the same, and then Metal Gear Rising was probably my best one. I always say that every time, but it's probably my favorite guide I've done. I don't know if it's just because of, like, what I talk about and what I do, but I just really enjoy that guide a lot. And hopefully Ninja Gaiden will become the same later on down the road, but hey, once we beat the game, I'm done. I'm officially done with this bullshit. So yeah. Okay, Chapter 11 is finished, but we are not finished ourselves, because I'm going to go ahead and, I guess, leave this next part in. Yeah, I am. Okay. So Chapter 12 does not start off with Chapter 12. You do and you don't. Essentially, you beat Chapter 11, but there's like a little, like, Chapter 11.5 that we have to do here. And what that is getting the fiends to spawn and getting inside the sewer itself. So we're going to the sewer next, and I'm not super excited for that at all. I am not ready for this. Oh god, there goes my nose again. Oh fuck. So yeah, basically to get these guys to spawn, you have to run around a few times, and then, you know, hopefully they'll actually spawn up. I don't know the exact way to get them to spawn. It's very picky, I guess. I don't know. It just makes no sense to me at all. Because, like, here I am running around the entire fucking room looking around like, where do I go? You know, acting like a typical person would when they play the game first. It's like, what the fuck do I do? I hate games that do that. When they have to fucking force you to run around like, what the hell? Where do I go? Oh, well, that thing popped up. Okay, so I go there now. Yeah. It's irritating. So basically, take out the fiends like you would any normal enemies. You can fly swallow these guys. They're not that tough. This is... I assume this is like the first time fiends truly spawn in the game. In terms of like normal mode, not just Master Ninja mode as well. Because Master Ninja mode, they spawned before. They spawned way before this. But I think this might be the first time fiends are actually introduced in the mainline part of the game, as far as I remember. So yeah, anyway guys, that's going to be the end of this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next chapter, which will be chapter 12, I think the aqueduct, basically the sewer level. So, as always, take care, everybody.